Now, I've seen Karen do some outrageous things. Trespassing, stealing, even trying to fine my cows for loitering. But nothing compares to the day she decided to break into my safe. It all started on a Thursday morning when I came home early from a ranch supply run. As I pulled into the driveway, I noticed the side gate was open. Not wide, just enough to make you wonder. Then I saw it, the garage door cracked halfway open. Now, I'm a patient man, but I know trouble when I see it. I slipped around back, real quiet like, and peered through the window. And there she was, HOA Karen, gloves on, flashlight between her teeth, fiddling with the combination dial of my safe. "Karen," I said, calm and steady, "you got about 3 seconds to explain yourself before this turns into a bigger problem." She screamed, dropped the flashlight, and spun around like she'd been caught stealing cookies. I was just checking for illegal property documents," she stammered. "The HOA received a complaint that you're hiding unauthorized materials." "Unauthorized materials?" I repeated. "Karen, that safe contains sensitive documents for my job. You just broke federal law." She scoffed. "Oh please, you and your federal nonsense. You can't scare me with your little cowboy talk." I crossed my arms. "Karen, that safe belongs to the FBI Field Asset Division. You just broke into a federal storage site." Her face went pale. "You're bluffing." Right then, the safe gave a loud click and swung open. Inside wasn't money or guns. It was a black metal case stamped with the FBI seal. Karen leaned in, curious. "What's that?" "That," I said, "is a forensic hard drive unit containing evidence from an ongoing federal case. It's under lock and key until transfer." She blinked, then laughed nervously. "You expect me to believe that?" I smiled. "Don't need to, but the folks on their way will." You see, I'd installed a silent alarm on that safe months ago. The second she touched it, the system pinged both me and the local FBI liaison. 5 minutes later, 2 unmarked black SUVs rolled up the ranch road, lights flashing blue and red behind tinted glass. Karen froze like a possum in headlights. The lead agent stepped out. Agent Ruiz, a friend of mine, flashed his badge and said, "Ma'am, you want to tell me why your fingerprints are on federal evidence property?" Karen tried to explain, her voice shaking. I thought it was HOA related." Ruiz raised an eyebrow. "You thought the Homeowners Association had jurisdiction over federal evidence?" The agents exchanged glances and couldn't help but smirk. They took her aside, read her rights, and gently placed her in the back of one of the SUVs. She screamed, "I didn't do anything wrong. This is harassment. The HOA will sue the government." Ruiz looked at me and whispered, "She's serious, isn't she?" "Dead serious," I replied. "She fined my tractor last week for being too loud." He shook his head, laughing. "You ranchers live in another world." Karen was held overnight while they verified the evidence logs. By the next day, she was released, but not before the FBI filed an official criminal trespass and tampering report. The county sheriff personally escorted her home, handed her a restraining order, and warned, "Ma'am, if you so much as look at that property again, you'll be in federal custody." The HOA tried to defend her, of course, claimed it was a misunderstanding. But once the story hit local news, neighborhood Karen breaks into rancher's safe, accidentally robs FBI. Well, let's just say that HOA membership attendance dropped like a rock. 2 weeks later, I got a letter from the FBI. "Thank you for your continued cooperation and quick response. You handled the situation professionally." And a little handwritten note from Ruiz. "P.S. Tell your HOA friend, we're still laughing about her jurisdiction claim." Now, Karen doesn't talk much these days. Every time she drives past my ranch, she looks the other way. And that safe, still there with a new digital lock, reinforced steel, and a camera directly above it. Sometimes, when I'm feeling nostalgic, I print out the newspaper headline and hang it on the fridge. "Karen breaks into safe, accidentally commits a federal crime." A daily reminder that curiosity might kill the cat. But on my ranch, it arrests the Karen. Locked with key, oncoming police car.